Hey, good evening and welcome everybody. It is a beautiful day once again for an auction. We're glad you made it out. As most of you know, we're selling tonight for L&L Bull, and they have decided to retire after many years of farming at this location. So we're selling all of their real estate for them here tonight. We were able to sell the equipment that they have yesterday. And tonight we're selling all of the real estate that they own here, and we're going to sell it all with no minimums, no reserves. It's going to sell to the highest bidder. So all you need to do tonight is determine who that's going to be. So we're glad you made it here. I think we're going to have an outstanding opportunity. I want to start by going through the terms of the auction. First of all, you do need to put a 10% deposit down front here if you're the high bidder. This deposit is not conditional upon financing or any other conditions. So make sure that you're able to come up with the balance of money at the closing time, because the deposit would not be refunded if you can't. The property does sell as is, where it is. There's a buy-sell agreement in the bid packet. That's what we need to be signing tonight. That'll have the terms of the sale. But basically, the property sells as is, where there's no warranty of any type. Any improvements which might need to be made would be the responsibility of the buyer. And all information advertiser stated was derived from source of belief, correct? It's not guaranteed. Buyers should rely entirely on their own information, judgment, and inspection of the property and records. And the real estate does sell free and clear liens, but it does sell subject to any easements that might be a record too. Any announcements made at the auction site take precedence over printed material. There is a 4% buyer's premium in effect tonight. So if you bid $1 million, you're going to be paying $1,040,000. That's what your purchase price will be written up as. So take that into account as you bid. Closing terms. You're going to need to pay the balance of the purchase price at the closing. Closing is going to be held within about 45 days after the auction. The seller is going to pay the taxes and assessments that might be due, that are due on or before the auction. And the seller will also provide an owner's time insurance policy in the amount of the purchase price. Closings are going to be held at a local title company, and the typical closing fee of $450 would be divided evenly between the buyer and the seller. Once you're the high bidder here tonight, folks, you're going to need to sign the buy-sell agreement at the closing table immediately at the conclusion of the auction. And at that time, the check gets endorsed as a non-refundable deposit on the property. Individual purchases are to be considered singular transactions. They're not contingent on your purchasing any other properties on the auction. And the auction is conducted at the sole discretion of the auctioneer, and any bids may be recognized at their discretion. All right, continuing on. Surveys have been completed on all the properties. You've probably all seen them. The cost of the survey is $575 per parcel. That's going to be your cost, you the buyer, and that will be payable at closing. If you buy 2 parcels, it's $575 times 2, and so on. So it's by the parcel. There is a land lease. Wendy has been in effect for all the real estate that's selling here tonight, and the buyer will need to assume that lease and will be entitled to any potential income generated and so on in the future. There is a copy of that lease agreement, easement agreement, at our desk. If you haven't looked at it, you want to see it yet, you still got time, go see Beth and she'll give you a copy to look over. There are some old oil and gas leases that show up, and one of them that's maybe, I think, 5, 6, 7 years old. When I talked with Les about it, he has not renewed any of those, so he believes, to the best of my knowledge, there's no oil and gas leases in effect anymore. But of course, they always show up in the title commitments. You'll find that on just about any piece of land. It seems like those companies go in and out of business faster than, I don't know what, but they're in and out fast, and they never sign off when they give a release. So that's the way it is, but we don't believe there's any oil or gas lease in effect on the property. Okay, the next thing, and listen to this, folks, because we had a mistake in our bid packet. The land divisions the future land divisions that you get. If you look at the auction announcement page, number 8, the announcement, that is wrong. Because that, I think the gals in the office just copied it from the auction we did 2 nights ago for Snappy. That's the Snappy land divisions. The correct ones are in the bid packet. They're just in the buy-sell agreement. And that's on page 21. And it's paragraph number 14. And I'll go through it with you in a minute. Parcel number 1 will get all available land divisions. And that would be probably approximately 5 or 6 was what normally would go with a 30-acre parcel. Parcel number 2 would get all available land divisions. Parcel 3 would get all available, and so would parcel 4. Parcel 5 would get 5 land divisions. Parcel 6 would get 6 land divisions. Parcel 7 would get all available, and parcel 8 would get 1. So these are the land divisions that we have to assign per the state. Of course, townships can be more restrictive and may not allow you to be able to divide it that many times. But we have to assign these rights because otherwise, if you were able to split it per township and you didn't have these, you wouldn't be able to do it. So that's the way they'll be written up and put on the deeds. All right, let's see here, next up. Parcel number 6, there were a couple of house trailers that have been secured on cement slabs there. They did use those for labor housing, and typically they were licensed for 16 workers. They tested the water annually except this year. They did not use them this year. So otherwise the water was tested annually. And there's 3 bedrooms in each. One of them has a new furnace in the trailer, and there are propane stoves and furnaces. Both units have bathrooms, and an outside hookup is there for laundry. So when we sell the real estate tonight, we're selling it by the parcel, not by the acre. So when you bid on parcel 1, your bid price will be for the entire 30 acres. It's not by the acre, you're bidding by the parcel. So take that into account. The acreage amounts for each variety of apples that we listed in the brochure. I'm going to tell you that they're rough estimates. Les gave those to me, but there was nothing that was written out. This is what he basically knew in his mind, and I'm sure he's probably pretty close, but I just want you to be aware of the numbers that I got on that, and he gave it to me in that fashion. Parcel 6, there's updated info on that one. That parcel is tiled. It was tiled, is tiled, so I didn't have that in the advertising, and that's important, so I thought I'd bring that up to you. Finally, PA 116. If you look at the title commitment, there's a lien for PA 116. The seller's going to pay that off at closing. That will not be your cost. There's also a couple of parcels that are still in PA 116. However, that contract expires December 31 this year. So it will be out before you close on it and own it. That lien also will be paid for by the sellers. And how we do that is we calculate what kind of tax savings was given over the last 7 years. That's what they typically put on for a lien. And we'll take that amount of money plus a little more from the seller's proceeds and have the title company hold it in escrow because it takes the state a long time to figure out what those liens are. So what we'll do is we'll have that money set aside. We'll close on the property. When the state finally bills it, the money from the seller will be at the title company. They will pay it, and if there's any money left over, of course, it goes to the seller. So that's how we'll handle that. You won't have to pay any of those PA 116 liens. That's how we've done it in the past, and that works out pretty well. Okay, the auction. How we're going to conduct the auction. I know a lot of you were here the other night, but we'll just go through it for somebody that maybe weren't. We're going to conduct the auction in such a way that we allow bidding on individual parcels and bidding on any combination of parcels throughout the auction. The bids and the buyer's numbers are going to be written up here on the board for everybody's viewing. We're going to start out by offering the parcels individually, and then we'll go into combination bids. The winning bids will most likely change throughout the auction as we get different combination bids. So the bids that are in the winning position currently on the board will have a red star next to them. So if your number and your price that you bid is up on the board, but it doesn't have a red star by it, you're not in the winning position. And if the auction ended, you would not be the buyer. So you need to bid again. So keep your eye on that. We'll try to keep you up to date on that too. But the bids that are in the winning position will have a red star by it. No parcel of real estate is sold until the entire auction's over and the auctioneer announces that the auction is complete. It's important to know that if you place the bid, hang around, because once in a while, even though you don't bid, somebody else is bidding in combinations might bring you back into the winning position. Every once in a while, that happens. When we get near the conclusion of the auction, when the bidding is slowed, then we give a time limit for bid. If we do not receive a bid during that time limit, the auction ends. If we do receive a bid, we start the clock over again, and we go until we have a period of time when there is no bid, and then the auction will end. Got plenty of bid assistants here to help you tonight. If you have a question, I'll introduce them quick minute for you. Chuck Randy on the far right, Kurt Minner right next to him, Jordan Miedema, and Jeremy Miedema. And I'm Sid Miedema, and then Beth Truskowski will be helping out. She's given out a number yet, but she'll be coming up here shortly. I'm going to give you a brief description of the parcels of real estate, and then we'll be about ready to go. So parcel 1, Brown Road, south of White, 30 acres. You can see the varieties of trees and acreage amounts there. It's got some honey crisp on it. The east side of that parcel is tile. Parcel 2 is that migrant housing complex. It's about a 1 acre parcel, all right? It's a duplex unit. Each side has 2 bedrooms, an open kitchen, a living area, 3/4 bath. The units are winterized each season, and they could be used for year-round housing. Water tests are done on an annual basis, and the capacity is 12. Propane furnace and stove. One of the furnaces, both furnaces are new. 2018, they were put in new. Had a new roof in 2019. It's got the washer hookup outside, and there's of course a well in the septic there. Parcel 3, 18.9 acres, sits right next to that migrant housing parcel. It's got some mature apple trees and some younger trees, and you can see what's on the property there from the listing on the brochure. Parcel 4, 14.8 acres. It's on Canada Road. It's got apple trees on there too. Parcel 5, 49.5 acres. It's on Hall. It's east of Canada. It's got producing apple trees on it. And this is the portion of land that sits around the home of the Bulls. Now, the Bulls are not selling the home or any of the buildings there. Those have been carved out. I'm sure you all know that, but you'd be surprised once in a while what people think. So I just want to make sure you're aware of that. We're selling the land with the trees on it, but not the home and the buildings. Parcel 6, 73.8 acres. It's on Hall also, south side of the road. It's got producing apple trees on it. That also is the one that has those 2 mobile homes on it that could possibly be used for migrant housing. Parcel 7, 13.4 on Hall Road, south side. It's got some apple trees producing on it, and that parcel is entirely tiled also, as is parcel 6, which I didn't mention again. But that big parcel, 73.8, that parcel, number 6, is also tiled. And then finally, parcel 8, about 6 acres. It's currently stocked with nursery trees. You can see the varieties that were listed in the bidder's packet. We had a sheet that the Bulls gave me with a lot more information. I'm sure if you're interested, you look that over. There's some rootstock for grafting there and so on. The entire area is pretty well fenced in, and there is a nice big well on that parcel too that they use. So that's got a well on it, parcel number 8. So that's a brief description of the real estate that we're going to be selling. And now I think we're about ready to go. And I just want to let everybody know, we have got the camera going back there. And I know this is important for some of you guys. You really shouldn't be seen. So if you don't want to be seen, don't walk down the middle here, because that's on, what is it on? Facebook Live. Facebook Live, all right? So it's going to be on Facebook Live. So that's what's going on. All right. How many of you have never been? I bet most of you were here Tuesday. How many have not been to a real estate auction or haven't bid on a real estate auction? No. I think this is the first time we've come up with just about everybody. Okay. We're still going to sell something for fun because I like to get you warmed up. So we're going to sell something. This is the only item we don't have to bid on. Where is it? You got it? George got it. Flashlight. Here we go. It's got Native Auctioneering logo on it. What a bid. We give it $1 million. $1 million. Now $2 million bid. Now $3 million. Now $4 million. Now $5, 6, 7, 8 million, $9 million. Now $10 million bid to go. Yep. We'll sell it to this lady right up front. $9 million. Right here Tuesday night. Oh shoot. But I can't tell you that you got to pay the 4% buyer's rate. You heard that already. Well, that's how the auction works, folks. Get your hand up, get your card up. If you want to bid, it's we'll know when you're bidding. If you got a question, wave this over like that, and we'll help you out. Ladies and gentlemen, really, I think we've got another outstanding opportunity. I know this is the second one in a couple of nights, but I'll tell you what, it's been quite a few years since then. And since we've had a variety of land like that available. So take advantage of it. Tonight's the night. We're going to sell it. It's going to a new owner. And we just need to determine who that is. We've got prime orchard land. We've got high elevations. It's the kind of land that just doesn't come along very often. It's been in the Bull family for many, many years. I think 75 plus years or more. So it really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, folks. And you got it tonight to have the opportunity to buy it. So I'm going to sell the highest bidder, so don't miss out. Great investment. As we said the other night, you know, when we sold a fruit land up here several years ago for Hershey Brothers and Beisels and so many other people, Reisers and so on, I tell you what, every bit of that land has gone up in value considerably. It's been a great investment. At the time when you're bidding on it, you think, probably paying enough. But you find out, you wish you would have bought it. I had a couple of different people come up to me and say, I should have bought it when you sold in whatever auction that was, because it's worth a lot more now and it would have been a great investment. Well, folks, this is the night. We're selling it. So if it costs you a bit or two more, believe me, you'll be happy in the long run. Just get in and pay for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's auction time. Take advantage. We're going to sell it to the Bulls. It's going to sell to the new owner. We just need to determine who that will be. Parcel number 1, we're going to start off with 30 acres. It's got the mature apple trees on it right now. It's on Brown Road, south of White, and it's got the east side of this parcel is tiled. Good parcel of land, 30 acres. Again, folks, I'm not so concerned where we start. I'm more concerned where we end up. We need to get a bid to get it going. So how about it? What is the bid? We'll give you $200,000 bid. $200,000 bid. I'm going to give $100. Let's start. $100,000 bid. I'm going to give $100,000 bid. I'm going to give $100,000 bid to go. 30 acres. $100,000 bid. I'm going to give $50 to go. $50,000 bid. I'm going to give $50. Now $75,000 bid. I'm going to give $75,000. I got 60. Chuck, you're out. 70. $70,000 now 80. $80,000 bid. I'm going to give 80. Now 90. $90,000 bid. I'm going to give 90. Now 100. $100,000 bid. I'm going to give $100,000 bid. I'm going to give $100,000 to go. 90. You're out here. $100,000. $100,000, folks. It's 30 acres. Don't miss out. Now 100. Now 10. 100. Now $10,000 bid. I'm going to give $10,000 to go. $100,000 bid. I'm going to give 10. You're out, Chuck. $100,000 bid. 10. Now 20. $120,000 bid. I'm going to give 10. 20. 110. 20. Now 30. $130,000 bid. I'm going to give 20. Now $30,000 bid. I'm going to give 120. 30. $120,000 bid. I'm going to give 30. Anybody else? Last call. Here we go. $120,000. Now $30,000 bid to go on parcel 130. $120,000 buyer number is 614. All right, we're going to go to 2 now. That's the migrant housing complex on 1 acre. All right, set up for 12. Nice little complex. Get ready to get her bought. We're going to give $100,000 to start. $100,000 bid. $100,000 bid. I'm going to give $100,000 bid. I'm going to give $100,000 to go, folks. We're going to give. Starting off, 50 to go. $50,000 bid. I'm going to give $50,000 bid to go. $50,000 bid. I'm going to give $50,000 bid to go. Anybody want to give me a start? 25 to go. $25,000 bid. $25,000 bid. I'm going to get $25,000. I bet everybody wants to combine it with something. Thank you. 25. Now 35. $35,000 bid to go. $35,000 bid. I'm going to get 35. $35,000 bid. I'm going to get a quarter. Now $35,000 bid to go. Anybody want to bid on the migrant housing complex? 35. $35,000 bid. I'm going to get 25. 35. Hold it right there. Same way, right? 25,000. St. Myers 614, I think. Yep. All right, number 3. 18.9 acres total. Round road, south of White there, same general area. It's got some Honeycrisp on it and quite a few other varieties. What am I bidding? Start us on. Here we go. What did I bid to go to give? $100,000 bid. $100,000 bid. I'm going to give $100,000. Who gets 50 to go? $50,000 bid. I'm going to give $50,000 bid to go. Do you want to give $50,000 bid to go? Start us off, folks. $50,000. Give me 25. Let's go. Now 35. Now 45. $45,000 bid. I'm going to get 45. Now 55. $55,000 bid. I'm going to 65. $65,000 bid. $65,000. Now $75,000 bid. I'm going to get $75,000 bid to go. $75,000 bid. I'm going to get 65. Everybody else want in. $75,000 bid to go. Parcel 3. $75,000 bid. I'm going to get 75. Everybody else, last call. 65 bid. 75,000. Hold it right there. 65,000. Same way again, Chuck. 614. All right, number 4. Now we're moving over a little bit. We're going to go to the property that's on Canada Road, just north of Hall there. 14.8 acres, nice parcel of ground. How about it? What did a bid? Start me off there. $100,000 to go. $100,000 bid. Parcel 4, $100,000 to bid. $100,000. You know what, folks? Probably would be pretty close to that for a building site. So you can make some money on these even if you're not going to use it for apples. $100,000 to go. Give me 50. Start it off. 50. Now 60. Now 70. 70,000. Now 80. 80,000. Now 90. 90. Now 100. Now 10. 10. Now 20. Now 30. 130. 40. 50. $150,000 bid. Wrong answer. You said no so fast. You almost got whiplash there. 150. Now 60. $150,000 bid. I'm going to get 60. You're in over here, Chuck. 150. Now 60. Parcel number 4, $160,000 bid to anybody else want in. $150,000 bid. I'm going to get $60,000 bid to go anybody else. Last call. $150,000 bid. I'm going to get $60,000 bid. $150,000 your way, Chuck. 605. 605. Parcel number 5, 49.5 acres. This is the one right by the home farm there. A lot of producing apple trees on there, and a nice high parcel of ground. The south portion of this parcel is tiled. Beautiful parcel. Give me a start, folks. 50 acres. What am I bid? $500,000 bid. $500,000 bid. I'm going to get $500,000 bid. I'm going to get $500,000. How much? So give me $250 to start. Now $275,000. $275,000. Now $300,000. Now a quarter. Now $3.25 bid to go. Now half. $3.50 bid. I'm going to get $375,000. Now $400,000 bid. I'm going to get $400,000. Now quarter. $4.25 bid to go. Now half. $4.50 bid. About $475,000 bid to go. $475,000 bid to go. I'm getting $450,000. You'll get $475,000. $475,000. Folks, take a look. One of the nicer parcels you're ever going to find. 4.5. $475,000 on parcel number 5. $475,000 bid to anybody else want in. 4.5. $75,000 bid. I'm going to get $475,000. You're all done. Last call. $450,000 bid. I'm going to get $75,000. You're not in there. Jordan. 4.5. $75,000 bid to go. $460,000. I never thought of that. You must have been to an auction before. Now $470,000. Now $480,000. $480,000 to bid. $480,000. $480,000 bid to go. $480,000. $480,000 bid. $470,000. Now $80,000. Anybody else? Last call. $470,000 bid with $80,000 bid to go. Hold it right there. $470,000. $604,000. All right. Now we're going across the road. The big parcel, parcel 6, 73.8 acres. And folks, remember, I didn't have this in the advertising, but it's all tiled. It's got producing apple trees on there, a lot of galas on there. It's got quite a few other varieties. The opportunity there to hook up those homes for some migrant housing if you wanted to. Nice big parcel of ground. What am I bid? Start us on. We'll get $400,000 to bid. $400,000 to bid. I'm going to get $400,000 to bid. I'm going to get $300,000 to bid. I'm going to get $300,000 to bid to go 73.8 acres. We'll get $300,000 to bid. $300,000 to bid. I'm going to get $300,000 to bid. Give me two. Let's start. $200,000 now a quarter. I'm getting $2.25 down to bid. About a quarter. Now I have $2.5 down to bid. Now 75-year-old truck. $275,000 to bid. Now $300,000 to bid. $300,000 to bid. I'm going to get $300,000 to bid. I'm going to get $300,000 to bid. I'm going to get $300,000 to bid. You want to get $300. Thank you. Now quarter. $3.25 down to bid. I'm going to get $300 down. Quarter down to bid. I'm going to get $3.25 down to bid to go. $300,000 down to bid. I'm going to give a quarter. $300 and a quarter, folks. Take a look. Not too much money for it. Anybody who wants in. $300. How about 10? Then would that help? $310. $310 down to bid. I'm going to get $310. Number 6. $310 down to bid. I'm going to get $310. Last call. Here we go. $310 down to bid to go. Hold it right there. $300,000. Buyer is 602. Number 7. South side again of Hall. 13.4 acres. Got some apple trees on there. The entire parcel is tiled. 13.5 acres. What a bid? $100,000. $100,000 to bid. $100,000 down to bid. I'm going to give $100,000 down to bid. I'm going to give $100,000 down to bid. I'm going to give $50. Let's start. $50,000 to bid. $50,000 get 25. Now 35. Now 45. $45,000 to bid. I'm going to give $45,000 to bid to go. $45,000 to bid. I'm going to give $45,000 to bid to go. 45. 35. Now 45. $45,000 to bid. I'm going to get 40 then. $40,000 to bid. I'm going to get 35. $40,000 to bid. Now 5. You're on for 45. $45,000 to bid to go. $45,000 to bid. I'm going to get 40. Now 5. $45,000. Yes. $45,000 to bid. I'm going to get 45. I'm getting 40. Now 5. $45,000 to bid. I'm going to get $45,000 to bid. I'm going to get $45,000. Last call. Here we go. $45,000 to bid. I'm going to get $45,000 to bid to go. $40,000 it is. 609. Chuck. Next up, parcel 8. This is the parcel that has that's stocked with the nursery trees, fenced in. It's got the nice big well on it. Parcel 8, 6 acres. What of a bid? Start us off. $50,000 to go. $50,000 to bid. $50,000 to bid. I'm going to get $50,000 to bid. Give me 25 to start. 25,000. Well and all. 25. Now 35. $35,000 to bid. I'm going to get $35,000 to bid. You get 30 then. 20. You're kidding me. 20. Now 5. Do they know they're buying it, not bringing it towards them? All right, 20. Now 5. $25,000 to bid. $25,000 to bid to go. 6 acres, folks. 25. $25,000 to bid. I'm going to get $25,000 to bid to go. $25,000 to bid. I'm going to get $25,000 to bid. Anybody else want in? 25. $25,000 to bid to go. Last call. Here we go. $25,000. You want me to bid 25? You're waiting $20,000. 602. All right, good. Okay, we got y'all warmed up. Now you guys probably know the game as good as we do. Your opportunity to combine whatever parcels you want. You can bid on any single parcel yet, any combination of parcels. You tell us, folks. Here's your opportunity. Get in and get it bought. We got some very, very realistic prices up there for you, so don't miss out. Talk to the guys and let us know what you'd like to bid. Any combos, any individuals, however you want to do it. You got a question? You got a question on any of the folks? Let us know. What do you got, George? 1 through, or 1, 2, and 3? There you go. 1, 2, and 3. Let's look at that combo, folks. It's everything that sits over there on Brown Road, south of White. It's about 50 acres. It includes the migrant housing complex on 1 acre. So you got about 50 acres with the migrant complex. How much, George? 220. So you folks are out right here, Jared. 220, get right in on 1, 2, and 3. 230. $230,000 bid to go. Yes? Oh, that's a dangerous thing to do to an auctioneer's rated card, I'll tell you that. All right, 220, now 30 on 1, 2, and 3. $230,000 bid. 230, now 40. $240,000 bid to go. 240, your turn. 240 to bid. 230 down, but you about to get $40,000 down, but you about to get 240. 240. Anybody else want it? Migrant complex and everything, folks. How are you going to beat it to that price? 230, now 40. 240. Anybody else want in? $240,000 down, but you about to get 240 to bid to go. 230 it is, and you got the number? 614. 614. Any other combos? Any combos, folks? Any individuals? What would you like to buy any purpose this time? You'll notice we lost the individual bidders here. There's no red stars, so they're not in the winning position. Now it's over here, 1, 2, and 3. Great opportunity, folks. High prime orchard land, high elevation, great location. Never going to beat the location. Tonight's the night. If you got any question on what it would take to bid, you let us know on any combo, and we'll figure it out for you. If you look up here on the screen, you can kind of see how it is. The green is all the one bidder here, and you can see the different color codes. It kind of tells you how it's going right now. What you got, Chuck?
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's look at that combo, folks. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's everything that's on Hall Road. All right. How many acres you got when you get a chance? 143, just under. All right. Very prime land. A lot of it's pretty high elevation land. You got the parcel A with all the nursery stock on it and the well, a good big well on that property. So that's what you're getting. Prime parcel of land, you got 840 Chuck. So 143 acres, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 840. Who give 850 on that combo? I'm sure there's others out there like that one. 850 to bid. 850,000 down, about 850, 840, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll give 850. 850,000 down, but about 850,000 down, good to go. 850,000 down, but about 850,000 down. Anybody else want in? 850. I'm in 840. 850,000 down, but about 850,000 down, good to go. Last call. 840,000 down, but about 850. Stays right there at 840,000 to 602. So, folks, all the individuals here, 5, 6, 7, and 8, are out. Now what? Okay, 5 went up to 490,000. We got a bid to 604, Ben. That'll change the board again, won't it? Puts all the individuals back in. So our combo bidder is now up. Anybody want to get 500,000 on parcel 5? 500,000 down to bid on parcel 5, prime parcel of land, folks. Don't miss it. 500,000 down to bid on parcel 5. 500,000 down to bid about to get 500. Better qualify the buyer, will you please? All right. Tell us what you'd like to do, folks. Combos. You want to bid on it all? You can do that. Buy the whole farm. What would you like to do, folks? Some good buys on the board there. Tell us what you'd like to do, folks. Any combos? Okay, we got a bid on parcel 2 up to $35,000. It's not going to change the board. It's not enough to put him in, but he's trying to do his part so that if any of you guys have 1 or 3 want to raise your bid, each of you raise it, you'll be back in. So parcel 2 is going up to $35,000 to $614. Yeah, right? Is that the buyer number, Jared?
No, it's their buyer.
Which number is it? We need the buyer number? 606. Thank you. 606. Questions, folks? Wave us over, we'll help you out. Looks to me like there's some pretty good prices up there on the board, some pretty good buys. Especially compared with the other night. Five, six, 7, and 8 is going up to $860. I still think there's got to be more people out there that would like that combo. So again, folks, look at that one. Everything that's on Hall Road, 5, 6, 7, and 8, you got a well, everything you need there. 143 acres. You're going to get 870 on that parcel, that group combo, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 870 to bid. 870 down, but I'm going to get 870 on 5, 6, 7, and 8. 870 down, bid to go. 870 down, but I'm going to get 870 down, but I'm going to get 870. Did anybody else want in? 870,000, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 870 down, but I'm going to get 870 to bid. At 860 to buyer number 602. We got a raise on 1, 2, and 3. How much, George? 240. Well, those 200 just get this settled, you know what? 240 on 1, 2, and 3. Your turn, Jared. 250. $250,000 bid to go. You guys are out there. 250,000. 1, 2, and 3. $250,000 bid. I'm going to get $250,000 bid to go. Now 60. 260. You told us that before. You can change your mind again. 250. Now 60. $260,000 bid to go on 1, 2, and 3. $260,000 nominated. I'm going to get $260,000. Anybody else want to add? 1, 2, and 3. $260,000. Stay at $250,000 to 614, right? Okay. What other combos would you like, folks? What else would you like, folks? All right, parcel number 5 is going up to 510. You're going to get 520 on parcel number 5. 520,000. Parcel 5, folks. $520,000 bid to go. $520,000 bid. I'm going to get 510. You get 520. Parcel number 5. Gorgeous parcel of ground. 520. I'm bidding $510,000 nominated. I'm going to get 520. Anybody else want in? $520,000 bid. Stays at 510. The buyer 604. Changes the board quite a bit. Breaks back in. 5, 6, 7, and 8 individually. 4 is in individually. And then we have have the combo 1, 2, 3. What you got? 880. 880 and 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8 is up to 880. How much is that an acre, guys? Same amount, 602. Give everybody an idea. About $6,160 an acre. So 5, 6, 7, and 8, 880. We'll give 890. $890,000 to bid to go. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Everything on Hall Road. 890. 5, 6, 7, and 8. We give $890,000 to bid. $890,000. What do you want to get 890? We're bid 880. You never want in that 890 on that. $890,000. What do you want to get $890? What do anybody else want in? 890. Stays at 880. Buyer 602. Now number 5 is going up to what? 530. 530. You guys want to do 900? Back at you, your turn. We got number 5 at 530. And want to give 540 on number 5. $540,000 bid to go. $540,000 bid to go on number 5. 540. It's almost 50 acres. $540,000 bid. $540,000 bid. I'm going to get 540. Did anybody else want in? 540. Stays there at 530. Fire 604.
You'll buy it no matter what.
You need different combos and the individuals you want, let us know. What do you got? A new combo? All right, listen up, folks. A new combo. What is it? 6, 7, and 8, folks. So that's everything on the south side of Hall Road. 93 acres, Chuck. It's 93 acres. It's got the well. It's got all the nursery stock. A couple of mobile homes there that you can use for migrant housing. All tiled, 6 and 7 are. I imagine 8 is too. So a gorgeous, nice prime parcel of ground. 6, 7, and 8. We're only at $370,000. You got the well and everything, folks. How much is that? That ain't very much, is it? 94 grand. Folks, that's not even 4 grand an acre, huh? Take a look. Not even 4 grand an acre. We're at 370 on 6, 7, and 8. Look at 380. $380,000 bid. $380,000 bid. I'm going to get 380 on 6, 7, and 8. $380,000 bid. I'm going to get 380. 370. Who gets 380? $380,000 bid. I'm going to get 380. Bid to go. Got to be missing somebody. 370 now. $80,000 bid. I'm going to get 380. Bid. Anybody else want in? $380,000 bid to go. Stays at 370 to buyer 602. So that changes the board a little bit, folks. We now have parcel 4 in by itself at 150,000. We have parcel 5 as a single parcel, 530,000. And then we have the 1, 2, 3 combo at 250, and we have a 6, 7, 8 combo at 370,000. Tell us what you'd like to do, folks. got any combo you'd like to know what it takes to get in, folks? Let us know. We'll figure it out for you. We got a new combo, folks. Listen up. What do you got, Chuck? Okay, 1, 3, and 7. 62.5 acres. 1, 3, and 7. So you've got the 2 big parcels on Brown Road, south of White there. And then you've got parcel 7, 13.4 acres on Hall, the east parcel. And how much you got, Chuck? Okay, so 1, 3, and 7. We got 275, 62 acres. Who give me 285? 285 down. We're going to go on 1, 3, and 7. 285. 285 down. We need about 285. 1, 3, and 7. 285 down. We need about 285 more in. 285. 285 down. We need about 285. Anybody else want in? 285. Stays at 275 to 607. Well, that changed the board again, didn't it? Got 4 in yet. Well, Chuck, go back to your bidder and see if he wants to go 285. On your 1, 3, and 7. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 is up to 280. 270 to 614. 50 acres. We'll give 280 on that. I'll tell you what, folks, 50 acres of land right there with the migrant housing complex. We'll give 280. Don't miss it. 280. 280 down. We need about 280 and then you go. 270 on 1, 2, and 3. 280. 280 down. We need about 280 and then you go. 270 down. We need about 280. Anybody else want in? 280 down. And then you go. Stays at 270 divided 614. That puts 7 back in, right, Doc? 6, 7, and 8 combo. Okay. There you go. We'll get rid of this then. And then we got individual 5 and individual 4. All right. So the board's up to date, folks. 4's at 150,000. 5's at 530. The 1, 2, 3 combo at 270, and the 6, 7, 8 combo at 370,000. Really good opportunities out there, folks, and land that's not too high a price. So don't miss out. Tell us what you'd like to do, folks. Any combos, any individual, however you want to do it.
I bumped it.
Yeah.
295.
1, 3, and 7 is going to 295. That's buyer 607, Chuck. Okay. 1, 3, and 7, 62 acres. We're at 295. We're going to get 305 on 63 acres. 305 down to there. 305 down to go 1, 3, and 7. 305 down, but 8 about to get 305 and then you get 1 in. 305, 63, 62 acres. 305 down, but 8 about to get 305,000. Say that 295 to 607. Changes the board again. Brings some individuals in, Beth, and if we got it right, we got 2, we got 4, and we got 5 and 6 and 8 individuals. And then the only combo is the 1, 3, 7 combo. All right. Come up with any new combo you want, folks. Any individual one. Again, some good buys up on the board.
Four.
Good opportunities, folks. Real estate's a great investment, especially in the location that we're selling in tonight. You guys all know that? Other combos, folks.
No.
Folks, some good land in a great location, and it's selling tonight. It's selling. So don't miss out.
Huh? I'm not running. I don't have your kind of money. You're on camera. Facebook.
Good opportunities, folks. Take a look at the board. I'm sure it's got that red star.
Andy wants you to oh. There we go.
Tell us what you'd like to do, folks. You know, folks, I know some of you came here hoping to maybe buy it, maybe for a little less than this, but like I told you, we've sold a lot of land up here in the ridge, and I've never had somebody come to me afterwards a year or two later and tell me they paid too much, because it just doesn't happen. It goes up in value. Once in a while, you got to pay a little more than you want to at the time, but it always turns out to be a good investment. At least that's been my experience with it. So don't miss out. We got a bit of 290, Chuck, on 1, 2, and 3. 50 acres, 1, 2, and 3. The migrant housing complex, and the buyer number here? 614. 290. We got 300 on 1, 2, and 3. $300,000 bid. $300,000. $300,000 down, we need about to get $300,000 down, we need about to get $300,000 down, we need about to get $300,000, 1, 2, and 3. $300,000 down, we need about to get $300,000 down, we need about to get $300,000 in my wallet. $300,000 good to go. Okay, leave there to 614. We got to change the board. What are you doing now? 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beth is going up to 920,000. Buyer 602. I don't know. Maybe you do. Okay, 920 for 143 acres. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Who give 930? 5, 6, 7, and 8. $930,000 bid. 143 acres. $930,000 bid about to get 930. $930,000 bid about to get 930. We think it up to 930. Anybody else? $930,000 bid to go. 920 to buyer 602. So Beth, here's what we've got. Parcel 4, and then 1, 2, 3 combo. 5, 6, 7, 8 combo. All right. The board's up to date. Look for those red stars, folks. What you got, Chuck? 550 on parcel 5. You're out again. 550 on parcel 5. We'll get 560 on parcel 5. $560,000 good to go. $560,000 gorgeous parcel of land. 560 on parcel 5. $560,000 need about to get 560. Anybody else want in? $560,000 need about parcel 5. $560,000 need to go on with 560. Stays at 550. Buyer 604. Now we get up to update the board. Beth, tell me what you got. Hold on.
560. That'll say 555 and 560. Sorry.
Oh. Like we said, 560 on parcel 5. I did. I was trying to get that the whole time. Okay, now can we update it?
Yes.
What do we got, Beth, for individuals? 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3 combo.
Yes.
And what else?
6 through 8 combo.
6 through 8 combo. Come back in at 370.
Yes.
All right. Board's up to date.
I'm not on. I'm not doing this. No, I want her forward. I don't want to. I'll be looking forward.
All right, folks. Tell us what you'd like. Any new combos? What do you want?
Okay, I'll come in.
They're just not making any more land in this area, folks, with that kind of elevation for fruit trees and so on, so don't miss out. Here's your opportunity to buy it. Like I said, the Bulls have had this in the family for decades, and tonight it's selling. And it may be another 75 or 100 years before they get another chance at it. So don't miss out. Tonight's the night. It's selling to the highest bidder. There's no minimum, no reserve. Just need to determine who it is that wants it. Who's going to be the winner? We got a new combo 8. That's a good combo. 4, Canada Road parcel, 14.8 acres. 8 is that 6-acre parcel that's stocked with the nursery trees. So about 21 acres, 4 and 8 together, we're at 190,000. 4 and 8. We'll get 200,000 on 4 and 8 together. 200,000 now would have been 200,000 down to 8 pound to get $200,000. 4 and 8, a new combo. 200 grand. 200,000 down to 8 pound to get $200,000. If they go on 4 and 8 together, 200,000 down to 8 pound to get 200,000 down to 8 pound to get 200. Anybody want it? 200,000 down if they go on 4 and 8 together. 200. Stays at 190 divided by 619. That we've got individuals 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3 combo, 4 and 8 combo. All right, up to date. Look, folks, some different things have happened here. You've got some individuals in. We got a $40,000 parcel only here, a 300, and a 560. These individuals are back in. Don't miss out.
We got 50,000 at number 7 for now.
Do you really, Chuck?
I do.
I don't blame you. I think we ought to offer that out because to me that's a cheap one. Number 7, 50 grand. Who give 55? We'll work with you. 13.5 acres. Parcel 7, 55,000. If you want a small parcel of land, folks, get in. 55 on parcel 7. $55,000 in the go. $55,000 need about to get $55,000 if anybody else want in. 50 grand we're bid. 55 on parcel 7. $55,000 need about to get 55,000 need about to get 55. Anybody else? 55 stays at 50 grand to 602. There are a few brownies on there yet, Jared? Yep. Think we might need them. Bring them up. Who else would like to bid? I want to thank you guys too for supporting the Bulls with that equipment auction yesterday. Appreciate a lot of bids from a lot of local people as well as out of the area. We appreciate that. We are starting to look at quite a few auctions in the spring, so if you're taking a solid, what we look at talking about it. Look at the board. If you got something you want to do, let us know. Otherwise, we're going to get ready to put the clock on here pretty quick. You can look at how things are shaking out on the street here. We got 1 and 3 together, and 2. So that whole parcel there is together. 4 is a separate buyer with 8, 6 and 7 together, and then 5 by itself.
Nursery, no. I told you. I know you told me.
There you go.
Right. Well, not.
You know, I think I'm going to have to send you guys to chalk writing school. Chalkboard writing.
I know it.
Just a
I'll
lot.
forget about it.
Tell us what you'd like to do, folks. Anybody? We're going to get the clock ready to go here in a minute. Don't want to put the pressure on you, but that's might be what it takes to get a few of you guys to bid. Some good buys up on the board yet. We've got 50 acres here that's not even at 4 grand. That includes the migrant complex with it.
it's gonna be used.
13 acres here, not even at $4,000 an acre. I don't know where you're buying it for that. If somebody came to your yard and offered you less than $4,000 for a 13-acre parcel, you'd probably chase them off and have the dog go after them while you're at it. Don't miss out, I promise you. We're selling it here tonight. Make some money on it. Okay, I think we're gonna get the clock going, folks. So you probably know the drill. We're gonna give you 3 minutes. If there's no bid in 3 minutes, the auction's gonna be over. If we get a bid, we restart the clock. But I wanna tell you folks, it's selling. So don't miss out on it. I'll guarantee you that tomorrow I'm gonna get a call from somebody here. It happens an awfully lot of times. And you're gonna wish you had bid. So don't miss out. Here's your opportunity. We're going to give you 3 minutes from right now. We are up to date, right, Beth? We have 5, 6, 7, 8 individuals. Huh? Not individual. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3 combo and 4 and 8 combo. On the clock, folks. If you got a combo you want us to figure it out, folks, let us know. Like I said, there's some parcels up here that aren't even at $4,000 an acre. Don't miss them. There's money to be made on those, just put the for sale sign up. We're under 2 minutes. Minute 40 seconds. Got a raise on 5? How much? 580. 580. 612. It is, I'm pretty certain, folks, that's probably the nicest parcel of ground we got on the auction tonight. Prime parcel. It's only 50 acres. We're at 580. Could do a whole lot more based on what we sold here the other night. I will. That's what I'm going to do. I wasn't done giving myself. 580 on parcel 5. We get 590. Yep. Now 600. You're out, Jordan. $600 down to bid. Up now 10. 610 to bid. 610 down to bid. About to get 10. 600 down to bid. About to get 10. Think it over, John. 600 down 10. 600 down to bid. About to get 10 down to go. Parcel number 5. 610. We'll bid 6. So get 10. 610 down to bid. About to get 610. 600 down to bid. About to get 10. Down to bid. About to get 610 to bid to go. He said no, so we'll hold it right here. 600,000. Buyer 612. 600,000. We're going to get the clock ready to go here in just a minute. All right, 3 minutes from right now. We're on the clock, folks. We're about down to 2.5 minutes. 2.5. Good buys up there, folks, and it isn't gonna come along again very soon, I'll guarantee you that, so don't miss out, we're under 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes. Minute 45. Yep. We got 6:05 at number 5. You want to get 6:10? Go 5 grand. 6:15. John, you started that. I'll keep it going. 6:15. 6:15. Down 20. 6:20 to bid. $620,000 to bid. 6:15. 20. Down 5. 6:25. Well, thank you anyway. 625. 620,000 at number 5. 625. 625 down to bid. About 625. 620,000 on number 5 to 612. Is that right? Tell us what you'd like to do, folks. We're going to get the clock going again. 3 minutes right about now. Some good buys up there, folks. Some great opportunities. They don't come along every day. You know, one thing you gotta remember, you bid here tonight, you only have to pay one bid more than somebody else's bid. It's not like when you go to the real estate sign and call the agent and wonder if they're asking way too much money. You only have to pay one bid more than somebody else here in an auction, folks. And I also want to tell you this, if you think about it overnight and decide you should have bid, and you call the high bidder tomorrow and tell them you'd like to buy that parcel he bought, you're going to see the worst case of inflation that you've ever seen in your life overnight. Don't miss it. Now's your time. We're down to a minute 45. Minute 45. It doesn't have to end this way, folks. Get in and bid. Just remember, the more you pay, the better you're going to get. That's the way it is with my wife. Hopefully she's not listening on Facebook Live. Minute 10. Minute 10. Don't miss it, folks. It's selling. 55 seconds. 45 seconds.
1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. Can I do it? Whose number? Got a new combo.
What do you got, Chuck?
1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, folks, listen up. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. It's 157 acres roughly. 1, 3, 4. So you've got all the land on Brown Road except for that 1 acre that has the migrant housing. That's not in it. 1, 3, and then 4. That nice, beautiful parcel on Canada Road. And then you have 6, 7, and 8, which is all the land on the south side of Hall. So we've got 157 acres there for $805,000. We'll offer that combo out. 157 acres, 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. We got 805. We can make 15. $815 down, good to go. $815 down, $815 down, $15. $815 down, $15, good to go. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. $815 down, $815 down, good to go. 815 stays at $805,000 to 602.
I'm gonna change your mind.
Well, that really changes the board. Beth, I think the only individuals we got are 2 and 5, is that right? So folks, take a look. Very interestingly, the migrant housing complex is in at $35,000. Beautiful 50-acre parcels at $620. And then we got the combo, 4 and 8 at $190,000. How many acres is that 4 and 8? Not 4 and 8. Like we said, 4 and 8 is up. Just check to make sure you guys were awake. So we just have the 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 combo. $805,000 to 602. I think the board's us today. And we're going to get the clock going again. We're going to get 3 minutes. Folks, get right into bid. And someone choose a new winning bidder. If you want to be a winner, you just need to get in the bid. Around 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Don't miss out, folks. Good opportunities. 2 minutes. Minute 45. Minute and a half, folks. Minute and a half. Fred, you ready to begin now? Okay. Minute 15. Don't miss out, folks. Some good buys up there yet. We're down to 1 minute from right now. 1 minute. Somebody's going to need to bid if you want to get in. $45 seconds. $35 seconds, folks. Folks, some good buys, but it's going to sell. 25. Here we go. 20. Are we done? Don't want to miss you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Auction's over. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you coming out. On behalf of the Bull family and our company, I want to thank you for coming out. Appreciate your bidding and attendance here tonight. Had a couple of nice days here selling some good land up in the area. And if any of you are thinking of doing any selling in the future, please give us a call. We'd love to come out and talk with you about it. So what was the total? So per acre, folks, with the buyer's premium, per acre, $7,305. If you figure the buyer's premium in, per acre price, average on all of it, $703, $7,000.